video off with a dream that I had. This dream was in 2018, and I had more of the same type of dream like twice. And in this dream, I'm in Galveston. I'm in this beach house, and I can see it's like the bottom is like a garage, but it's not really a garage. It probably was a garage, but they closed it up and it's all glass. It was nighttime, and when I looked up, I saw a big wall of water coming. Then there was another dream, almost about the same wall of water coming, but these waves are only maybe I would say 40 feet. These two dreams I had of tsunamis. Now, back in 2018, I was staying in my cousin's car. Now, before you click off, let me finish this video. I mean, hear me out. You hear what I have to say. This is a very, very urgent message, and I think everyone needs to hear it, not just people in the United States, because it's very, very important that you do listen to this video. So please don't click off, because this can either end you or save you. And I'm trying to save you. Another dream I had in 2018 when I was sleeping in my cousin's car was a white horse, a black horse, and a red horse. Is what I saw. The white horse was standing beside me. There was a shed, like a four pillar, but the shed is going up at an angle like this. And I think it's like one of those little metal sheds, but this horse was right next to me on the left side. And then the white horse, there was a white fence in front of me, like three 2x4s look like going down on the road. White picket fence, you've seen those before. So the black horse goes down to the end, jumps to the fence, comes over, bow his head to the white horse, and they both heads touch. And I saw the red horse there as well. Immediately, I knew this was the four horsemen. But for the life of me, I couldn't understand where was the pale horse. And I kept like, man, where's this pale horse? I didn't see the pale horse in this dream. I saw the white horse, the red horse, and the black horse. In this dream, I tried to look up to see, but my head couldn't move so I could see. All I could see was light. So I'm seeing this, but and in my mind, I'm like constantly thinking, where is this pale horse? So um, I wind up going to, I'm trying to see how I want to continue this out, because I want you guys to understand what I'm trying to say and what the urgency of this message is. For the longest, I couldn't figure out where was the pale horse. I'm trying to choose my words wisely so you can kind of go with what I'm saying, or understand what I'm saying. So this was in 2018 when I had these dreams. Um, by 2019, I was in Satan's kingdom. If you don't know what Satan's kingdom is, any place of bondage, that will any place of bondage. This is Satan's kingdom. This is where the demonic realm roam. This is where any and everything happens. This is Satan's kingdom. So while I'm in there, pandemic hit. Then the big freeze that wiped out almost all of the United States. It came all the way down to the tip of Texas, down by the coastline. It didn't hit Mexico. Didn't even hit the very tip of the bottom of Texas, but it was close enough. But the whole entire United States was frozen. Now, 1 week before I left Satan's kingdom, I had a dream. In the night sky, I saw 3 humanoid beings with wings flying in the night sky through the clouds. I knew that was the 4 winds. That was the 3 winds that I saw. And then here, I'm steady thinking, trying to figure out where is the 4th horse. So I'm steady thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Where's the 4th horse? I couldn't figure it out. So then today I'm constantly thinking, and I had another lucid dream of a celebration. It was a celebration for me, but when I came up out of the dream, I went back to sleep and I was in another dream. And at this time, I'm in this dream and I'm running across this bridge. And this wave that's coming is about 80 feet high, at least 80 feet high. And as I'm running to this lady, and I see her with some kind of like charter boat or something. And I'm waving at her, trying to get her to stop. She wasn't on the boat, but she was like, I guess getting ready to move off. She wasn't docking, she was getting ready to pull off. So when I got to the boat, she started to pull off, and I stepped on the boat, and then the scene changed really quickly. And then I'm in some massive vehicle, which I believe it was like a shuttle bus. A man was talking about that he adopted a child, but it wasn't a child he adopted. So he was very upset about that. And the next thing you know, we get to where we're going. It was like a 1-story building. I could see blinds all the way down the building, but I could see blinds in certain areas. Certain of them had lights coming through. So when I get out, it's dark. All of a sudden, I hear rumbling. I hear something rumbling. And I look up to the right, up over the vehicle. I guess it was a charter bus. I'm not sure. It was a big vehicle. That's all I know. It was massive. So I look up, and this wall of water is still coming. And at that time, it's nighttime by this time. So I start running. And when I start running, I ran to the end of the street where the street ended. And there was a gate in front of me, and the street you can only either go left or right. So I'm like sitting up there, not trying to figure out which way I'm going to go, left or right, before I can make my mind up. I was pushed through by the wave, but I was pushed downward, and I was going to fight it, but I said, I'm just going to let it go, and I blacked out. And then I woke up out of the dream. The first two tsunamis was the pandemic and the freeze. Those were the first two tsunamis. These next two tsunamis are going to be catastrophic and very, very deadly. This is a full warning for you, so you see what's going on. There's something massive coming. Very, very massive. There's something massive coming. What it is, I don't know. But I'm telling you, something's really bad's about to happen. Now, 1 year, 2 years have passed. Pandemic was 21, maybe. And then the big freeze was uh, somewhere around the same time. So these were the two tsunamis. The big, massive wave, white horse, the black horse, and the red horse. The sea, the pale green horse. The tsunami is the pale green horse that I've been seeing, and I've been trying to figure out, where is this pale green horse? And lo and behold, when I get put in Satan's kingdom and all of this stuff happened, the pale green horse is the tsunamis. The water's green, bluish green, yellow, white, gray. That's the pale white horse. So I'm telling you, and I'm urging you right now, I'm telling you that these things, these entities are here and they're running rampant. The white horse, the red horse, and the black horse, they've already been out. They've already been doing their thing. Ever since the big freeze happened, those three have been let loose. Then the fourth one was let loose. Ever since the 12 tribes have been sealed, the 4 horsemen have been let loose. And those two tsunamis is the pale white horse. So I'm telling you now, I had this dream February 2nd of 2025 about this last 2 tsunamis. Massive, massive, massive. And I'm talking about at least 80 feet high, almost maybe 100 feet high. These waves were. And this time I got caught in that wave. But the thing is I got pushed downward. I got pushed away from the massive carnage. So I'm telling you now, stay aware. And I'm telling you, the 4 horsemen has been let loose. I'm telling you that the 4 seals, the 7 seals have been opened. And I just thought about it right now because I seen in my lucid dream here recently a black moon, which means sackcloth, a skull rising up to the surface in murky water, green water. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm not trying to fearmonger anyone or anything, but I'm telling you now, get yourself in order. Get your house in order. Do what you have to do. Forgive, let live, and let go. Believe me, you don't want to no longer be here and haven't did what you were supposed to do. Because this is one sure way that you will not be on that ship when it leaves. So please do not take this as a joke. I'm telling you my dreams. I'm telling you exactly who and what the pale horse is. And I'm telling you, ever since I sealed the 12 tribes in Satan's kingdom, everything, the land is to be touched. Any and everything. I'm telling you, don't take this as a joke. Please do not take this as a joke. I want to thank you guys for listening to me. I'm telling you, something's big is about to come. And another thing, if there are those that have been staying in another part of the United States, our country, and you're constantly seeing your area code, and it's telling you to come back to where you are, because when I was in Las Vegas, I kept seeing the area code where I'm from. I kept seeing it, kept seeing it, kept seeing it, kept seeing it. Something kept pushing me back here. So this is a warning. Be aware of what's going on around you. Keep your eyes and ears open. Be vigilant. Be very, very vigilant. Be very vigilant, because you don't know when it's going to hit. And I can't tell you what it is that's going to happen or what's going to hit. I can't tell you what that is. But I know I could not figure out where the pale horse was until today. That the tsunamis is the pale white horse. When I left Satan's kingdom, 1 week before I left Satan's kingdom, I see three beings flying in the night sky through the clouds. They were humanoid figures with wings on their backs. So please do not take what I'm telling you as a joke. Demonic realm is real. The Holy Spirit is real. And everything I've been through is real. So I'm telling you, do not take this as a joke. And I'm telling you now, the book of seals is already open. The four horsemen is already let loose on this world. So don't take this as a joke. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for your time. This is the Messiah out.